That pole, now that bitch ass nigga gone.
It is getting
Fucking I piss on his grave.
Check it out now. Quando Rondo been dying to say that he killed King Von, huh? He been trying to claim that body for the longest. He might tattoo a teardrop on his face because King Von died. Now, listen, man, we all know what happened, right? Obviously, King Von tried to beat up Quando Rondo. Little Timmy popped out with a burner. He then killed King Von. But if you listen to Quando Rondo, man, in his music, on his Instagram Live, he's talking like he's the shooter. He's actually talking like, hey, he wasn't getting his ass whipped and catching a serious case of the beats before Timmy rescued him. Now, here's the thing. He had a performance recently. And no. Obviously, not in a real club where people are going to be at. He had a virtual performance. I keep telling you, ain't nobody want no Quando Rondo up in a club right about now because they think that somebody's going to try to do some retaliatory stuff to him, and they don't want that going on at their venue when they got other innocent people there. So nobody's going to really book him for in-person performances, but he did get a gig. And it was a virtual performance, okay? So he was performing to people over a computer. And yes, you can make all the finger guns you want, but you can't shoot them through the screen. Now, while performing, you think he would be not trying to bring up that situation where Von died. Only reason I say you would think he would be trying to do that because he said he was trying to change his image. People think he's a bad guy. He was trying to do charity. He was trying to be positive, right? But clearly, he knows that sometimes the intrigue in the headlines comes with him constantly mentioning the situation, and whether it's his personal feelings or not, he seems to always diss Von. Now, he dissed Von again. He says something along the lines of, yo, he got caught without his pole, and now that bitch-ass nigga gone, and I'll piss on his grave, okay? Now, obviously, he's talking about the King Von situation. He's making reference to the fact that, hey, King Von, who did not pull up with a gun. He pulled up to fight. Obviously, it turned into a gunfight. Obviously, King Von passed away. I just really want to know this, man. Quando Rondo, are you trying to get past the situation, or you're trying to get some props for being involved in a situation that got Von killed? Because it's very confusing to me. At times, I feel bad for you because, hey, people love Von, so they're not going to see that you were defending yourself and it resulted in someone losing their life, which, again, that's a fair way to look at it, right? But it seems like you're more maliciously taunting the situation and making fun of somebody who ain't even here no more, okay? It makes it seem like you're not the victim in all of this, which in reality, this is where you are the victim. Even though you didn't die, you're the victim. You were getting your ass whipped, and someone used self-defense. Actually, that's what y'all about to say in court. Somebody, Lil Tim, used self-defense to defend you and himself. That's what y'all gonna say in court. Which I just can't understand why, you keep trying to use this thing like you killed him, like you some cold-blooded assassin. Relax, Quando Rondo. And also, it just makes it seem like you really don't want to get past this. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think your career is ever gonna stabilize until this is behind you. Because when this is brought up about you, people care more about the story than your songs. They only care about your songs if it's giving a story or if it's taunting or referencing King Von. If you want to be a normal artist, keep going about your life and be successful. You want people to understand why you did what you did that night, or why the people with you did what they did that night, and be able to look past it, not always harp on it. But it clearly makes me see at this point that Quando Rondo, he likes to poke the hornet's nest. I just don't know what he's getting out of it in the long run. You guys get in the comment box. Do you think he has all right to say this and, keep taunting Von? Or you think, he should stop and kind of try to have his career go in a different direction? Because a lot of people don't like him at this point because of the situation. You guys get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Akademiks.